Hey folks, welcome back to DOF Podcast. As usual, this is called a political chat. This week, we are diving into some of the most talked about topic in Kenyan politics.
Our economy, you are getting that still entitlement from Mount Kenya. I know, Kihoro, you're from Mount Kenya.
Can President Ruto's claim of being the best president ever be justified?
Nimekuwa mjumbe miaka 15. Nimekuwa naibu wa rais miaka 10. Sio experience inatosha? Mimi sio mzee sana. Mimi ni kijana, mimi naelewa kufanya maneno.
Let's measure Ruto in the last 2 years or the last 3 years now. He's looking, the guy is doing, to me, yes. That's my opinion. He's doing a marvelous job.
The second story we discussed on what is happening in DAP-K. Why is Wamalo fighting with Natembeya?
Mtangoja sana. It's not going to happen. We are a very united party. We'll emerge out of this stronger as not just the 5th largest party in Kenya. One day soon we're going to be the top party in this country.
Nikitolewa kama deputy party leader saizi na Mkuria awekwe kutoka kule Kuria. Siwezi kuwa amekuwa toppled. I'm just given away because that's the party that we want Kenyans to be associated with.
But Natembeya is a national. He looks more of national. Okay. He's tough. He has worked with the national government. I think he's a person to be negotiated with if Western politics is something to someone to gain from both parties, the opposition and the government.
This is DOF Podcast, crafting stories, building brands.
Thank you so much for continuing staying with us and watching DOF Podcast. As usual, this is the best podcast in Kenya. My name is Daniel Kihoro alongside Mohamed Ayanle. Last week we were discussing about why is most of the Somali taking our economy. But today we are going to discuss about the politics. We'll discuss about the President Ruto. He said that he's the best president in Kenya. Is that true or ironical? Also, we'll discuss about Sifuna trying or planning to quit ODM if they are going to support President Ruto 2027. And lastly, we'll talk about what is happening in NDP-K, Natembeya versus Wamalo. Karibu sana Mohamed Ayanle.
Yes, welcome you back. Also, yes. I'm back.
Yes.
I welcome also my viewers. We're going to have a hot discussion today.
Yes.
I'm happy to be here and to be alive and to thank God. Alhamdulillah.
Okay. He's a political analyst and also DOF Podcast director and the CEO. So lazima pia tu wajue hizi mambo. But last week we were talking on how you guys or Somali people are easily taking the economy of Kenya. And you taught us a lot of things and so many people walikuwa na appreciate kusema so this is the secret. Najua mmetuibia pia sisi. Najua ukipata Mkikuyu akisikia hizo points anazitumia mwingine like, but it is good. So today we want to discuss about
before
politics.
That I want to correct you. You are saying our economy, you are getting that still entitlement from Mount Kenya. I know, Kihoro, you're from Mount Kenya. So wacha nikudunge, Somalis are here and they were here wakati wa pharaohs. Yes. They are the oldest people before even people came from Congo. Okay. The Tuakusha were here in Kenya. Only the British now brought us together here in Kenya. So Somalis are here by not as a guest. Yes. They're here as the landowners.
Okay.
75% of the land mass of Kenya is occupied by Kushites. Kushites came from here. They were here way back when Bantus have not migrated. The Kushites were nomadics. So Somalis were all generation. So saying that they are taking over the economy is like Kisis are taking over the economy. People don't. But when these are Somali, people highlight. People, yani wanaieka kama some foreigners are coming. No, okay. They're helping the economy.
But
and you know that the Somalis, any Kenyan, average Kenyan, when he sees a Somali shop or he's so happy to go and shop there because anajua waria Muislamu hata kula haramu, hata mfanyia bei chini. If you go to next from a Kihoro pants or from Mount Kenya and a Somali shop, yes. This one will slaughter you life. TV ya 40,000 atakuzia kama 70. Unaenda kwa Somali paka 35, 25
I think the reason
then most people flock to Somalis because we look for small margin, we sell volume. Volume inamaanisha bei.
I think the reason you have talked about maybe why can person buy to a Somali person and not a Kikuyu person. Yeah. Hapo pia tutakuja utueleze you guys, where do you import your goods? Mko na mahali mnatoa vitu zenu kwa sababu to understand mna sell vitu zenu at a cheaper price.
There is a strategy and a lot of people have said Somalis combine wakati nyinyi mnaenda watu 20 mnaenda China mnanunua one product,
Yes.
Somalis send one person. They collectively, they share the ticket, they share everything, they spacing the metric cubic, and then the product comes at a lower price. Because when you 5 of you go to China, you're going to stay at a hotel, you need air tickets, 1,000 to 200,000, yani kwenda China yenyewe ni gharama. Sasa ukituma mtu moja na huyo mtu moja fare yake inashairiwa. Si ndio? You get the point. What is the price now? The landing price inaenda chini ama inaenda juu?
Inaenda chini.
Chini sana.
Okay.
One person can take 20 shops, anaenda kufanya shopping through scan, and then they send the money to him. He goes, he takes
Sasa
all those
unajua,
millions.
I think the
But a
difference-
person from somewhere else,
Yes.
he will disappear.
Yeah, sure. I
Usikie
think
ndege yake
that is the
disappear.
reason. Yes,
Haiwezi
that is
pewa hiyo
the-
pesa yote.
That is the reason why now
Bei
the other
inashuka
people they
vibaya.
can't. Okay, it's that lack of trust because we can't trust one person
no.
with that
Amount
large
of money.
amount of money.
Somali-
Jamaa ataenda Dubai enda kiendanga.
One shop, Somali shop
Yes.
in Eastleigh can send almost 10 million, 15 million. 15 million one person. If there are 10 of them, that's how much someone else will disappear. Simu yake inazi. Yuko
I think we should try
yuko Limuru kwa hizo highlands zile na enjoy maziwa yenu. Unaenda kupeleka koti.
it's a very
Lakini not to say but majority.
It's a
Lakini
very-
kuna wale honest
Yes.
from Mount Kenya.
It's a very
It's
very important skills. I think our people they have to learn it
The issue
from
of
you
trust,
guys so
yeah,
that at
trust.
least in future if we want to become a good nation then that is the strategy that
For
we're
example,
going to use.
me,
Yes.
I run several schools. My partners are not here. I do everything. Even my cameraman knows.
Yes.
No one have seen my investors. They only come for maybe graduations, but the rest, because part of our parcel of our business model is trust. If you are not trustworthy, no one comes to you. If you are crook, your business won't survive. But if you are good,
Sure.
all over the world, people will invest with you. If tomorrow I need $1 million, I'm ready to raise it. As long as I have a viable product and I'm selling.
Okay.
And then I have to be backed. And then the community is my insurance. If the moment I default or something do, the whole community will pay back the money.
Okay.
That's Somali's way of insurance. So your community will be now your card. They have to pay back if you have stolen the money, if you have misappropriated.
Okay.
That's a secret I'm adding on this dynamic topic
Alright.
for the Somali
And-
way of doing business.
Sure.
But poleni lakini nimejisifu ama tumejisifu.
No, it's true. You
But
know,
it
you're
is a
trying to
fact
get
I'm
the
saying.
skills. Yes.
Yes, it's a fact. That's why bei yetu inachuka chini.
Okay.
Utasema oh magendo
Okay, kweli.
watu waliingiza poti vitu, hiyo ni story.
Okay.
But Somalis are strafe, yani they compete to the even to the hairline.
Yes.
Margins wanatafuta pesa
Okay.
kidogo,
Yes.
lakini Msomali heri auze kwa
Kwa-
wholesale ama kwa volume. Volume inamaanisha
Yes.
he want to sell that TV 15 times while China or while the Indian or the average Kenyan
Yes.
will stay with that TV for 2-3 months.
Okay.
But Msomali ashauza TV 20 hapo. Lakini faida ni kidogo, lakini huyu mwingine anasubiri bei kali. Ashaandika 9.99.
Yes.
Kiuliza hiyo change iko wapi 1 shilling anakuambia hapana iko. Hakuna haya.
Okay. That's amazing. That is interesting and also
Tumegusa
impressive.
Wahindi pia
Yes.
sija wakaniekea tambu.
Watakuja, but with the time bado tu we'll be doing a lot of business shows so that at least we know we have so many young entrepreneurs they want to learn from us. But let us now go directly to today's topic. President William Ruto, I'm the best president ever. I have the confidence of Mzee Jomo Kenyatta. I have the understanding of President Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi. I have the education of President Moi Kibaki, and I understand because I served with President Uhuru Kenyatta. When it comes to Kenyans' reaction, they are saying Ruto is a one-term president. They are not satisfied and contented with his work. Is that ironical from President Ruto that I'm the best president when Kenyans are saying the difference from him?
You know, let's measure Ruto in the last 2 years or the last 3 years now. He's looking, the guy is doing, to me,
Yes.
you know, that's my opinion. He's doing marvelous job, and he's going to surpass all the 4 combined. Ruto alone has managed a bigger economy than the 4 of them combined. It was Uhuru left like almost now it's 17. Kibaki left as 5.1 trillion economy. Uhuru increased kidogo, but Ruto now the economy is doing almost 17 trillion. It's not easy to add. Another thing is the guy has a massive projects underway. The previous regimes, certain development was going certain regions mostly in those days, and I think Moi overstayed, and those days life then was a bit different. So Ruto, 90 years of Kenya's existence, the economy is growing even now better. Ruto will over-deliver, and we'll remember him as,
You know, Mr.
we were, if Kenyans allow him, even if you extend to 20 years more, he can rule this country.
Mohamed.
The guy is straightforward, honest, and whatever people are saying are just naysayers. They hate him.
Haya. Kulingana na sisi vile tunajua, kitu kizuri chenyewe chajiuza, kitu kibaya chajitembeza. Kiswahili kinasema hivyo, sio? Why is Ruto defending himself? I think tulikuwa tuna expect kama kazi yake inaonekana sisi wenyewe tutaona, but why is he defending himself?
Because the people from some regions are agitant, amewafungia njia zote, hakuna kukula, hakuna nini. Then all the TVs are controlled by certain regions. They're having the mouthpiece. But Ruto, unajua lazima ujimarket wewe mwenyewe. Okay, that is coming out. Stadiums are being built. He's going to build modern stadiums. Infrastructure is going on well. The economy has really managed the dollar. Others were eating KQ, which was the poorest performing corporate, is now profitable. More corporates are going to be profitable. The guy is streamlining. He was left with a hole when he was entering. In fact, Uhuru was saying Ruto within 6 months hatakuwa president. He was sure that the economy was its own knees. Jamaa ameamsha. He stood with the tough decision, collecting taxes, doing this. All those were tough decisions. Otherwise, the country was in debt. No otherwise, tulikuwa tuko kwa ICU. Kutoka kwa ICU, lazima kule injections, lazima upitie pain. All Kenyans will suffer the pain, unlike others saying, oh, uchumi, but things will get better. When things look worse, later things will get... 2027, people will wonder, Ruto is over-delivering. He will get the next mandate. And in 10 years' time, unless the next 5 years he starts doing the monkey work or he starts relaxing, but if he keeps this momentum, Ruto will be remembered for the rest of... Our children are going to read from history books what he did for this country, and a lot of Rutos will come out. The guy is a winner. He's a visionary. Although Kenyan corruption is not lacking. Corruption, Ahmed Nasser, I'm going to quote him, he said, wakati wa kina Uhuru, corruption was at a retail, but large scale in and massive scale in, and mostly it was going central places, and few people were touching the corruption. But Ruto, corruption is a bit everywhere. Every clan is touching something. Unajua ilikuwa nyama iko kila mahali. Corruption Kenya haiishi, by the way. It is a cancer, lakini haiko kwa ile kali sana compared to wakati wa zamani. Hakuna big scandal, hakuna other things, but corruption hatusemi hakuna, is a way of Kenyan life. Okay. If an average Kenyan is given a chance, he will still even your camera. Ukiangalia hivi tu ashakuibia. It's part of and parcel of our culture nowadays. Only watu kidogo na kuna uto na dini na kidogo kuogopa mali ya mtu. Otherwise, we saw what happened to the supermarket. I think Ruto is the right president, and I'm pleased, happy to vote him again.
Okay. Yes, there's a controversial statement he made, saying that for the first 3 years that he has been to office, he has done a lot. I'm just quoting him. Yes. And he said that, what about 5 years to come? What about 10 years to come? What about 20 years to come? Is Ruto trying to say that he's going to change the constitution? Or how can you describe the statement? Since we know that constitution says after 5 years or in office, you can either get out to power, or if they do re-elect you, then you can only serve 2 terms, 10 years. But yeye anaongelea mambo ya 20 years. How can you describe the statement?
I can describe, he's going to over-deliver. Wacheni kuleni uchungu. He's going to over-deliver. Ruto is going to over-deliver until sisi wenyewe tunampembeleza angeze wakati wa tuko hapa. Lakini kama sheria hairuhusu, atamaliza na 10 years averagely. You know, we can't extend a president. But hypothetically, if you're the over-delivers, a lot of Kenyans will cry. Will tell him, engeza kidogo term change. Lakini, ikichangiwa term, inaleta shida pia kwa country. But Ruto will be remembered. The 4 combined, he will over-deliver. That's my word. Unless things change the second term of his election, but the guy is going to be re-elected with landslide victory, or at least outright victory, then the next 5 years is what we're going to observe him. If he continues this momentum he's doing, we'll keep him up. But wakianza kuingia second term, anze kuibia alale, mambo ya secession politics ianze, the way Uhuru did to us. Unajua, Uhuru stole the last 5 years. Yes. Uhuru now did the monkey work. But the previous 5 years, he was trying his best to build the SGR. You remember those days? Uhuru was working hard. The last 5 years, that's when he gained weight. Unaanza, ameanza kurelax, ameanza kufanya handshakes. Sasa watu wa handshake ni madili. Unaona? And then from there now, we started now. The Kenyan, all the opposition and the government were friends now. Yes. Sasa wenye kuumia ilikuwa citizen. Now huyu jamaa hataki re-election tena. Unaona? That's the African mentality. But I hope, and I'm going to warn Ruto, please, what you are doing now is great. If you want to be remembered, with your project, with your everything.
Yes.
The moment you are re-elected, continue the same pace, fight with corruption. No one should steal from us. Or we don't want to now say he's going to, the next 5 years, he's going to take big loans again, leaving the other predecessor with a debt. No.
Yeah.
So we are going to judge him the next 5 years. But these 5 years, the guy is over-delivering. Let's wait for the next 5 years.
Kama Mohamed huwa usikizi Gen Z. Umesikia mahali wakisema kitu inaitwa one term. Umesikia tu one term kwa umbali.
Nilisikia one term kwa sehemu fulani.
Unaelewa maana ya one term?
Naiona sehemu nyingine somewhere. But our Gen Zs, that day they will be in clubs, they are enjoying their life. Hawatakuwa wakipiga kura, ni fujo tu wako naye.
Yeah, I want us now to switch the discussion to Secretary General of ODM, Edwin Sifuna. The other day he has just said that in case ODM is going to support Ruto come 2027, then he's going to get out of ODM. Is Sifuna going to affect ODM as a party? Or for example, if the ODM is going to support Kenya Kwanza, then is Sifuna going to have an impact of making Ruto a one-term president?
Okay, Sifuna is a young man. He's coming up, but that political party is owned by people. You understand? And every party has its own leader. The way the direction of the party leader is the way of the direction of that ODM. But Sifuna is a young man. If he opts out, nothing major happens. Sure. Babu, there used to be Babu Nwamba. He used to be Secretary General. He used to be vocal, well spoken. Where is he now? Just bolts it out. He has done his best. But I think Sifuna now represents the western part of ODM, the western people from western. But the guy has ambition in Nairobi. I don't know if he wants governorship, if he wants to fight for something else. But he has hidden his own interest somewhere. So if he doesn't support, there's not much difference. We won't be there that much. But just will miss him. He's outspoken. He's outspoken. We're going to miss him. But Sifuna leaving ODM, it doesn't have any that much impact to me.
But remember,
it does have impact.
He's not alone.
Yeah.
He's having
I think
so many people who are saying the same thing. Like Caleb Amisi, MP Saboti, that is Trans Nzoia County, Babu Owino, as you have said. And I know there are so many people
Those
to which they are not
yeah.
speaking. Don't you feel that deal is going to affect ODM? Because, okay, according to Sifuna's idea was that he was trying to mean that if ODM, they are going to support Ruto, then ODM is going to be relevant
to
when
him.
It comes to matters presidency 2027.
No, not presidency, opposition. To him, Sifuna stands for
they're planning to have a president, to have a presidential flag bearer 2027 because ODM imeisha kusimamisha president since time walipata hiyo chama.
But we don't know if Ruto, if Raila is going to stand. Raila is unpredictable. Who knows? So who knows is part of the scheme. Sifuna is being used by another hand. You understand? Politics is a matter of when you want to send a coded message. Maybe we don't know if Sifuna is the hand of Raila.
Yes.
He's using to corner the president. You understand? Everyone sends a message, but not directly. The guy is eating well. Raila is with the government, but who knows? Tomorrow that will be another avenue to Yakuruka Juu. So Sifuna stands for something. We don't know, but come 2027, we'll know whether it's a drama, is acting for us, or there is a hidden hand with Raila's blessing with him. So we don't know. But Ruto is well prepared. Whether they bolt out, they stay, the guy is well prepared. He's not a fool. And in politics, the fattest pocket will speak.
Okay.
So to stand up a presidential campaign, it requires huge resource. And I think no man can match with Ruto. In terms of now, he's sitting with the machinery. He has the money. And then he can raise billions of money for his campaign.
Okay.
Others now can't manage. Even the 7 they were fighting for the opposition, it's going to be a hard task. To stand for Kenyan presidents, billions of money is required.
Sorry.
Billions of money is required. So I think that I don't see anyone matching with Ruto's stamina in terms of
and
energy.
You have said that Sifuna is not going to affect
anything. But he's maybe he's part of the equation. He's a hand used by someone else, if it's true. Otherwise, his mere disappearance from ODM, he doesn't have that much impact.
But remember, I've said he's not disappearing alone. He's having many of the people to which some of them even they are not speaking right now.
To say ODM, a lot of people have left ODM and still is standing. It's not a shell. As long as Raila is alive, ODM is there. The likes of Ruto left. the likes of Najib Balal. I don't know, almost I can count over 20 influential people left, but
Yes.
ODM is standing.
Okay.
Is the largest party and the most, and it's more of not tribal, more of a national appeal. It has a national appeal compared to other village parties. We are now seeing the DCI, UDCP, I don't know, DAP, is only village parties. Yes, is only village parties.
Okay. Aya. What is happening in DAP-K? The conflict between Natembeya and Wamalwa.
You know, Natembeya, he has gained grounds in Western politics. He is the most influential right now. I don't know, after the two boys in the government, that is Speaker Moses and the Prime Minister, who is this?
Musalim Davadi.
Musalim Davadi.
Yes.
I think the two of them, plus now Natembeya is gaining a lot of ground. So we saw Murkomen went there, and then later we are seeing this infighting in DAP Kenya. Although DAP Kenya is a clan-based party, it does have national appeal, and then it doesn't have financial muscle to stand in a national appealing, because a big political party requires financiers, sponsors. But we don't see billionaires from Western Kenya sponsoring the. You know, mostly Western people, they fight each other.
According to you.
Western people, they fight each other.
Yes.
Hawataki mwenzao waendelee. Yani kuna ile kushikana mguu, and then no one is backing them with billions of their money.
Clarification to which the public, they want to understand. According to you, do you feel Natembeya or Wamalwa, who is supposed to lead that party?
Kwa nini watu wana fight within a party? Ni njaa. Njaa inafanya nini?
Njaa nini?
Njaa ya party haina pesa. You know the ODM has billions of money government gives them because they have elective seats, you understand? But if someone doesn't have any, ODM and the UDA,
Yes.
they're the largest party, we pay them taxpayers money, they receive every year. That's why you call it lucrative. So now these are my secretaries, these are people who are working for the party, they're earning. ODM takes home millions of money, I don't know if billions of money for the last 5 years. They're taking a lot of money. UDA the same. But these small village parties don't have financiers, godfathers who want to sponsor them. So they are there. So the little skeleton is there. They have to infight. And then they destroy one another. That's it. And then either someone else is using him, I don't know. But there's an infight in those parties so that ikae tu village party. You understand? Wakati mfupa iko hapa na watu wana njaa, obviously they will scramble for those things. So I think Western parties, everyone has a party. And then no financial backers, what else remains? I think the only viable national appealing party is ODM in those sides. Why ODM is taken because of the resource and ODM has a muscle.
Yes, I was trying to do a research.
So they don't have, that's why they have to infight. And then Juel Muhammad doesn't have any money to stand for a presidency. He'll leave alone even an MCA in his village.
Okay.
He requires a lot of
The
money.
inner information is talking about the differences, in the objectives, whereby Natembeya, that he's saying that he has the vision of, he wants to rebrand that party into a national, yes. But the other person is just dealing about the community, the Mulembe nation. Can that be the reason?
Okay, yes, because Natembeya looks more of national compared to Eugene, who stays around. But I don't know, maybe it's a succession politics for Natembeya. Maybe he wants to negotiate in the national cake so that he gets a position as a DP or as an influential position to negotiate with the winning team. You understand?
Yes.
Politics is a matter of based on interest. Sindio?
Yes.
Interest based. So watangalia, if the DCI from Mount Kenya is winning, he has to go with a vehicle. If Ruto is the man to say and to offer the biggest check, in politics it's a matter of check. If your party is ikonanja, no one will come and join you. You understand? Everyone wants to, they want to 2027, everyone is fighting for a position. They want to have that money. Political parties, wakati kuna campaigns, kuna pesa mingi, mwenye biggest fat. That's why Ruto is so confident. You understand? Even he can keep Raila at his pocket because everything has a price. You understand? Everything has a price. So if the opposition doesn't have any way of coaching, you come a transfer of players. If you don't have money to buy the right players, you will scramble. The highest bidder will take home. So I think he's positioning himself in a way that he wants to negotiate with any, and then
likely the national cake
or opposition, and he's going to see which team is going to win, and then he jumps in there. He's given CS positions or some, you understand, influential position. So I think most probably he may join Ruto. That's what I foresee.
Okay, I'm trying to ask you this question and you're just skipping the question. According to you, who do you feel between Natembeya and Wamalwa is
more of national?
Not more of national, is capable of leading the party?
I think
who is the best?
I think Natembeya.
Natembeya.
Yule hata sijui hata, he's not there. He's here, neither here, not there. But Natembeya is a national. He looks more of national. Okay. He's tough. He has worked with the national government. I think he's a person to be negotiated with if Western politics is something to someone to gain from both parties. The opposition and the government are quoting him, maybe, to my opinion.
Asante sana, tumeshukuru. Tukimalizia nataka tu one word to our Harambee Stars team as Chan is continuing. Kumbuka juzi walicheza wakatuletea matunda vizuri sana, lakini kuna pesa zetu mnapea watoto. Hizo pesa mnatoa wapi?
Acha wakule haki zao. Walikula njaa wakati wa Uhuru, wakati wa Kibaki. Watu from, but Ruto now is a man who supports sports.
But supports vipi wakati saizi ndio juzi tu, ama kwa sababu ukiangalia
for the first time we are seeing them, hata even they are wearing jackets easy.
But it is because of camera motion.
Not camera motion. I think the guy is he's so serious. The Football Federation was dead, you know, so because most players were coming from, you understand, from somewhere, a region in Nyanza. Most of those are the footballers.
You know why I'm saying that?
No, those are the footballers. And the government was not paying anything.
You know why I'm saying.
And all ministers were stealing from them.
You know why I'm saying it's because of camera motion? It is because nataka tu ninemie 2 players wenye unajua from Harambee Stars. Hata sisi hivyo tu, nataka aende tu ulize hata president mwenyewe. I'm not even sure if President Ruto can name 3 players from Harambee. Lakini hawezi wakataja. Hata saizi mimi mwenyewe ukiniuliza nitaje Harambee Stars wachezaji wawili, hata sijui, hata juzi mwenye amefunga sijui anaitwa nani. Mbona? Lakini kitambo ungepata tulikuwa tunajua kuna Mariga, kuna sijui nani, tulikuwa tunawajua kitambo. Mbona? Kwa sababu tulikuwa tunafilia kitu ilikuwa invested. Lakini siku hizi hamna. Hii tumeiona tu hapo kwa sababu ya camera motion.
Okay, camera motion, that big stadium more than Arsenal is being built. Hiyo ni camera motion, no.
Kenya is stadium si hawa wametengeneza.
Si kuna ile stadium Kitale wapi in Kitui. Is the biggest stadium. Billions of money is used. Kasarani was renovated paka Raila ameshindwa kujua hii ni Arsenal carpet or what, another stadium. What does that show? Kitendo ni muhimu kuliko mdomo. Sasa sisi what we are talking is watu wa Gen Z ama vijana ama watu wengine ma opposition ambao hawajielewi from somewhere. Success ya Ruto inawachoma. But the guy is delivering. Most stadiums are coming. Wakati wa Uhuru tulipromisiwa ziko wapi? Hata yenyewe kupiga nyazi kitu Uhuru hajafanya. Pesa ziliingia mfukoni. Any minister who comes to sports was stealing the sports. Hata wengine walikuwa wanakosa nguo za kwenda Olympic. Wakumbuka there was those scandals. Olympic yenyewe nguo zinauzwa. Kenya was so aibu. Lakini saizi at least we have a president. The sports ministry is from Kwale. A guy who delivers. Unajua nataka ni Mvure. Very well known in Kwale. Salim Mvure. Yes. He's most transparent. Hajawahi ibia account yake. Paka watu wanampenda sasa. He still yes Mwinyi, yes. He is influential until now. Yeah. He can say mpeni kura huyu, si ndio? Sababu people in the region of Kwale, he transform Kwale vizuri na the respect. That's why amekuja hajakuja kuibia. Okay. Jali Mfuri yes net worth is less than 150 million. That's an apartment in 2 apartment. Others are billionaires. Okay. Ingekuwa he's a crook angeiba. Okay. But Salim Mvure is a person who delivers. Na hizi credits hizi sports this is going to play a big and then the most people who play sports mostly from Nyanza and the coastal people like sports hizi mambo ya mpira, sio? Although national team but zamani kwa kuna you understand mkono mbaya, yani watu wa pwani walikuwa na, but the most flexible players they used to come from here and also from Nyanza, sio? Okay. Yes. From western and that's Nyanza is the western part. Okay.
Haya, shukrani sana. Tunasema asante sana na pia lazima to recognize our sponsors. Tunasema kama wewe uko located Mombasa na you have your child mwenye anataka kujoin high school ama primary, sisi kama Imam Shafi na Bahari Schools tunawakaribisha sana. Aleta mtoto wako. Kama mtoto wako ni Mkristo ama Muislamu, sisi tunachukua wote. Kwa hivyo kama mtoto wako ni Muislamu, tuko na nafasi yake. Kama mtoto wako ni Mkristo, pia tuna nafasi yake. Wewe unafaa kufanya vipi tu? Kazi yako ni kutucontact, tutaweka nambari yetu ya simu hapo chini. na tuna vitu vingi, si masomo tu peke yake. Tunahakikisha kwamba pia mambo mengine kama kwa mfano mipira, kuwapeleka kwenye tour, kuhakikisha kwamba malazi yao yapo salama, kufunza kwetu ni kuzuri na vitu vingi zaidi ambavyo utakuwa unafurahia sana. Kwa hivyo tunashukuru sana, na wote ambao mnataka kuleta watoto wenu, fanya kazi na Imam Shafi na pia Bahari Schools kuanzia September. Tunajua mnafungua, kwa hivyo tuconduct hizi mapema ili slot sisijae, kwa sababu sisi hapa Mombasa tunasema we are the best when it comes to matters education.
Asante.
Neno lako la mwisho tukimalizia.
Nasema let's just support our President Ruto is delivering, and the story of one time tuache tukisubiri akideliver tuamue baadaye hapo kama hata deliver hata mimi sitampa kura yangu.
Okay.
But if he over delivers, I don't know, I'm going to carry for whole village of mine.
Yes.
We vote for him.
Okay.
He gets back to his seat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sisi tunashukuru sana, tunakutakia siku njema,
Naam.
endelea kuserve the nation.
Yeah.
Pia fanya mambo mazuri kwa yale yote ambayo mnayafanya. Na pia tunawashukuru sana pia. Najua kuna mahali hapa kwa sponsors wetu, kuna mahali pia unatushikilia ili tuhakikisha kwamba issue yetu inaendelea kupick zaidi. Until next time,
see you.
I was your host,
Mr. Kioro and Mohammed.
Yes.
See you next time, next episode.
This is DOF Podcast, crafting stories, building brands.